Hey friends! It's time. Time to play some damn Endwalker. I'm excited. I'm gonna have that music stop. That lovely lo-fi radio that I love very much having. Yes, game ring, game time. Let's do it. Let's play the video game. There we go. Yeet. So, I have not touched the MSQ since my last stream. Did I? Just by being like, hello, I guess. Also, hi friend, how you doing? It's gamer time. We're gonna do it. Video gaming. It's a good thing it was. There you go. Well, now you can watch some Endwalker. It's funny. I was just saying. I realized that last time I was here it was sunny, which meant I've come back and it's now pissing down rain. Meaning I've just let these three stand in the rain and I feel bad. Oh boy, excitement. Being a struggling fisherman, you've only just met to peddler's catch. Yes, you would do something like that. Mayhap owing to this island's small size, the tower's impact upon the people's lives doth appear more pronounced here than in Eorzea. Or Orzea, as poor old, my brain. Gilbert Gottfried, there we go. Man. Orzea. I'm so happy that someone like, cameoed him, at least part of the, Gaius Van Belsa speech. It's so good. Alright, business. Yay. Bi-color gemstones. I have 26. Nice. Oh, it's time to talk to Estinian. He's the Azure Dragoon. I've been watching a bunch of Joe Cat content, so it's very much in my brain at the moment. How is he too far away? He's like right there. Judging by his furrowed brow, something important has occurred to Estinian. That Matsya fellow you were helping, he's Arkasodara, is he not? I don't know this word. I guess that's the... Apparently it is almost exclusively his people that are being kidnapped. Should he be travelling alone? If summoning is this perpetrator's aim, it doth stand to reason that Arkasodara... I'm gonna have to learn how to say that word faster, just so I can just say it if I need to. Arkasodara will be their primary targets. For 'tis the faith of their ancestors which prevaileth in this land, and many are devout adherents still. We'd better go after him. Akiali lies to the west, as I recall, the same direction as Kral's acquaintance, incidentally. It's settled then. Keep your eyes peeled while we make for the village. Let's do it! West, you say? Oh, there we go. Take a hike. There's the Chocobo Keep. Direct with Chocobo Keep first, and then. Yep, Chocobo Border, we're good, we're golden, excellent. Sure, right. Looking around, trying to catch attention when you pass by. Oh, you look fierce, are you? Can you help me find my sister? Right. She went off to hunt Sotormberg, so she could make me chicken tikka. She's so brave, but she's been gone for quite some time. Never strayed far from the gates, and those beasts look so frightening. She shouldn't be far. Can you find her for me? She has red hair, and she looks so elegant in her hunting garb. She set off to the northwest. I'll be waiting here for you to come back. Well, I can afford that problem. This is on the way. This quest step, and then I will progress. Yeah, not very far. I'll do it. Let's go. I'll do this first, and then I'll do that. New location. Incredible. You do not see Matsya nearby, but the elevated ground up ahead may provide a better vantage point. How far this way? At roulette. What do we get? Oh, that's right. I can't fly here. Lamau. 240 arms to the east, you say. Town? That side of town, I guess. I'm gonna do it. Ether currents, apart from the quest, apparently, take priority at the moment. Physical currents, if I can reach them. They're important. I need to be able to fly, because otherwise I just don't feel complete. Do not feel ready to do what I need to. Am I a fool? Is it up this cliff? It is most assuredly up this cliff. North. That's fine. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. It'll be fine. It'll be a-okay. I'll just dog my way up this wall. Just ride a dog. Sentences. Anyway, I'm gonna go do this quest thing now. Oh, a fate has appeared. That's a name. Big elephantes. Okay, I'm actually like right here. I might as well just do it. Speak with the auburn-haired Aura. There she is. Hey, friend. Quiet, you. I'm lying in wait, can't you see? What is it? Your sister's worried and stuff. My sister? Oh, she does worry after me, sir. I apologize for her imposition. Today is her name day, and I want to do something special for her. So much has gone wrong as of late, and she's managed to always keep a smile on her face. I thought that Sotormer would be simple prey, but now I've seen one up close, I can barely bring myself to move. I've never been so afraid, truth be told. You look as if you've never known fear. You could make quick work of the Sotormer, I'm certain. If you don't mind, could you slay the animal for me? I've already set the traps, so one should be along soon enough. Without their meat, I can't have to make the chicken tikka that my sister so adores. Please, if not for me, then do it for her. What the... Oh, destination, huh? It's on my left all this time. Let's get him. First kill of the stream. And it's a big old bird. Delete bird. Oh. There we go. We did it. That was nice kind of combat music, even though I could barely hear it. That was an inspiring display. Were you able to procure its meat? Yep. Oh, this is the most delicious part. Thank you, thank you. You must let me repay you for your bravery. Please meet me near the city gates where I told my sister to wait. I do hope she hasn't wandered off. I do hope also. Now to actually do quest things and avoid the Elefante. What is this? Oh, now. Never looked at the like battle tab. Only just occurred to me to do so. You do not see Matsuya from here either. No, leave me alone. Help! Somebody help! Alright. Your voice. It's your voice and it came from the north. Let's do it. Let's rescue him. This fish peddler that I do remember now. Lovely fellow. I only managed to make one sale for him, and I feel bad about that. Galleons, of course. Yeet. I'm just gonna delete them from where he's standing. Got him. Got the asses. He's alright, unharmed and all that. Oh, where did they go? Why are you here? I see you found him in time. I did, thankfully. You and your friends came to look for me? I don't know how to thank you. On my way home, I took a moment to stop and rest, thinking about what to do about, well, everything. And then those men came. Kidnappers. We'd heard that the Oxidora were being targeted. Surely you have as well. Perhaps it's best if you took refuge in the city. We've considered it, me and the others, but fishing is all we know, the ocean all we have. I see. It's your decision to make, but you should take care not to travel alone. Yeah, you should get some, you know, guards and whatnot, maybe to be safe. A question, if I may. It is our understanding that strange fiends have emerged from the tower. What canst thou tell us of these beings? Not much, I'm afraid. I have no idea what they are. But I've heard that some bear an unsettling resemblance to our divinities. For that reason, some have taken to calling the tower Zot, House of Divinities in the old tongue, it means. Right, I bet that's got a pronunciation that I just completely whiffed. But they're not true divinities, they're monstrous imitations that bring only death. To have one's faith so twisted is a grievous indignity, and full justified art thou in thine outrage. Know that 'tis for no other purpose but to neutralize the tower that we have journeyed to this land. In time we may be forced to contend with these false gods, and thus we would learn all we may about them. Wilt thou not tell us of thy divinities and their true nature? You come all this way to save us? Really? To think I had you peddling fish? It's fine, don't worry about it. To answer your question, yes, of course. We would gladly tell you about our gods. We, I say, because I'm a terrible storyteller, and I'd ask my fellow villagers to do it. So please come to our village. We're good gods-fearing folk, all of us, and we'd be honoured to share our knowledge. And fish. Yay, fish. What sayest thou? Shall we pay visit to Akiali? I mean, yeah. Wonderful. Just follow the road west and down the hill. You can't miss it. I mean, shouldn't we come with you? Alright. Ah. So 'tis the simulacra of Thavnarian gods that are being summoned. If any doubt existed before, there can be none now. The kidnapped Tarnish are imprisoned in the tower. I pray that we will be able to save them. I kind of want to rock up to it and see what happens, but I'm also afraid of what might happen. Though indeed, saving them will mean confronting their false gods, like as not. Aye, as you said, we do well to study their religious traditions. To Akiali. It's times like these I also wish that Sinian had the Echo, because that would be real good right about now. My boy, the Dragoon. That's a hunt target. No, thank you. Nope. Wee. Wish I could play this game full screen while I... Alright, well, time to kill an elephant. Okay, that wasn't too hard. 2 Gaia? Gotcha. Gaha? I'm not sure. 2 hides. Hey, there's my friends. Where's the Stinian there? Read the dialogue. Familiar though I am with the myths and legends of this island, to hear them spoken by heirs to this storied heritage giveth them new life. Sure, I can catch a few fish if I take the boat out, but I've got nowhere to sell them, and even though I do what I can to preserve them, all they end up doing is filling my storehouse instead of filling my pockets. Oof. That'll do it. I need to know where Stinian has gone. There he is. To watch the water, you see. Mark you that platform out on the water. Some manner of shrine, perhaps. Oh, it's true, could be. Looks like it. Interesting, we get to find out. I imagine it's going to come up. Charming little village. Shame about the hideous tower. Welcome to our village, traveller. Is there anything I can help you with? Oh, this is that NPC. Hello, I'm a fisher and a good one at that. I'll reel you in the biggest catch from the open sea, or something smaller by the shore if you'd prefer. Your choice. Now, if only I were as skilled with a rudder as I am with a net. Some days I find myself so far from the shore that I miss the morning rush at the bazaar. Oof. There we go. Welcome to Akiali, my friend. The name means white beach, and there isn't much here save that. Please make yourself at home. Your companions have already begun talking to everyone. Feel free to show yourself around and do the same. Any one of us can tell you about our gods, but you could do worse than to start with Kanga and old Hasveda. They're free at the moment, as it happens. Kanga and Hasveda. You wish to know about our gods? What a curious visitor you are. Most want fish. In any case, I'm happy to oblige. Now, I don't know how it is whence you hail, but our isle is home to many gods. They can be divided into two groups. The Manusya, beings of wisdom who assume the form of men, and the Murga, beings of might who assume the form of beasts. Together they are divinities, and their forms and personalities many and varied. Some are kind and gentle, others stern and temperamental, just like we mortals can be. All are possessed of great insight and experience, and by heeding their teachings we strive to be better people and live better lives. Neat. I like it. I'm a fan. So, interested in learning about our gods, you say? That's what I like to hear. Pick up your ears then and listen. In ancient times, the Manusya and the Murga, deities who look like men and beasts respectively, were locked in conflict. Eventually, seeking the wisdom of the Manusya, the Murga cast aside their own heads and took up those of their foes. Likewise, the Manusya coveted the might of the Murga, so they too resolved to trade heads. Thus were born new gods possessed of both might and wisdom, and they ushered in an age of harmony between the two factions. From then on, as a sign of their esteem for one another, the Manusya have worn animal faces and the Murga the limbs of men. Eat. I like that. That is neat. There you are. Learned a thing or two about our gods, I trust. Yeah, it was cool. While you're off talking to the others, I remembered something that may be of interest. If you could let your friends know, I'll go and fetch it from my home at once. Okay. Be good. Let's see what we can see. In the rain. I say in Minecraft I can't just turn the rain off, which makes me kinda sad, because I would like to. Apologies for the wait. I wish to show you this hanging scroll which depicts 3 of our most revered deities. By all means, we should like to see it. What do we got? Show me. Interesting. Those are fun. They are Manusya. You heard about them already, yes? 3 sisters. The center one is the eldest, Sindaruva, a goddess of wisdom. For this, alchemists hold her in the highest. Okay. To her right is the middle sister, Sandaruva. As a goddess of wealth, she counts many traders among her followers. On the left is Mindaruva, the younger sibling. She presides over the crafts, and so is beloved by weavers. Neat. Although each is worshipped for different reasons, the sisters are usually portrayed together in these works, which people keep in their homes for good fortune. Makes sense. In like fashion to the Manusya, the deities of Eorzea preside over myriad aspects of life. And what of the Murga, if I may ask? Murga hold power over nature. In ages past, they were revered as guardian deities in times of conflict. If you have occasion to visit our temples and ruins, you'll find their images there. Among them is a god who possesses a Gaha's head, and he is venerated as the progenitor of the Arkasodara. What's his name? And then there are dragons. They occupy a special place in our history. We worship dragons too. It's said that an ancestor of the satrap, that's the ruler of the Radzahan, forged a covenant with a dragon divinity in ancient times. This divinity has since acted as the guardian deity of the satrap. Legend holds that, if ever the satrap is in need, his dragon ally will fly to his aid.
Where's this coming from?
What's wrong? What's happening?
Blue keeps appearing.
Oh, that's weird. Oh yes, Bean is off to the side painting Space Marines. Dragon ally.
I do a Bob Ross painting. Blue is just appearing out of nowhere. What does
Oof.
this boy come?
You claim to be a terrible storyteller, but nothing could be further from the truth. The passion you bear for your faith is plain to hear. I am confident that the information you've given us will serve us well in our efforts to deal with the tower. It is very kind of you to say. Thank you. I'll pray for your success. Right, I believe it's time we sort out Krau's acquaintance. An alchemist by the name of Nidana. According to Krau's notes, we're to find her at a place called the Great Work, further north along the coast. Okay, I was under the assumption that the Great Work was the name of the tower. Interesting, I'm glad it's not. And it's just a place I can go to. Just, you know, I kind of aligned them up and I was like, I'm staring towards the tower, I'm staring towards the location called Great Work. They must be the same thing. I should talk to Matsuya to actually start the next bit of the level in this queue. Ooh, the music's nice. I'm a fan. Matsuya has a shine in his eyes that wasn't there before. Did you see we're going to see Nidana? Oh, how I envy you. She's brilliant and beautiful, kind and understanding, and did I say she's beautiful? I could stare at her dainty ears and adorable trunk all day, and those eyes, when you meet her, take care you don't drown in them. Buddy, you know what? I like your attitude. Understandable. I will do my best. Running around on a bird is a strange experience, instead of getting to fly it. It's still slow. Ah, but I can auto-run, and then I can look at things in the meantime. So Great Work is not the tower, so I guess the tower's over... not here either. Still sound true. I guess it must be on the Perfumed Rise is my guess, but... I'll find out. I know that much. I'll get there soon enough, but at the same time I'm still just planning. It's important to me. Oh yeah, this music is great. Solidly a fan of Red Zidane. That is... oh! That's the Aetheryte. And I'm supposed to go downstairs anyway, so perfect. What's this location? Very interesting. The cliffs are very beautiful. Tune to the Aetheryte. Where is the town? Yeah. It's not coming up on the map already, so I'll see it soon. Ah! That's not ideal. If there was a battle, there's a conspicuous lack of blood. In such a manner did we find them? What could have befallen these people? What in the world? Hope they're alive. Maybe just playing dead? Question mark? To not be captured? I have no idea. But no idea, but I hope for the best. It's absolutely sheeting down, huh? You're alive. That's important.
What happened here? Their dress marks them as alchemists. I see no evidence of injury or poison.
Thinkest thou they but slumber?
I believe so. Whether it is by choice is another question entirely.
Oh, we have guests. You must excuse the poor welcome. Long days and longer nights have taken their toll, as you can see.
Oh, they just passed out from like exhaustion? No.
I am Vashan, servant to the satrap. My task was, in fact, to wake these good men and women, if you will allow.
Go right ahead.
People of the great work, I come bearing new scales.
Scales? We have new scales?
Instantly.
Yes, my friends. Gather round. I have them right here. Now I can continue my experiment.
Many thanks.
One for me.
Those are dragon scales.
Yes, such materials are vital to their most pressing research.
And we are fortunate to have them. Our experiments are so close to bearing fruit. Soon we will have a talisman capable of nullifying the etheric emissions from that accursed tower.
Oh, hell yes.
Did I say something wrong? Are you not here with Varshan? Wait, who are you people?
Came here because Krell sent us.
Of course! You're the one Kryl sent. The warrior of light we've been waiting for.
That's the one.
Oh, this is a day of celebration. Praise be to Cinderova!
The winds have shifted. I feel it. The end to our toil is near.
I feel it too. My head hasn't been this clear in days.
Hey, KK.
Oh, hi, KK.
How did you acquire those scales?
Winning. I think so. I'm still pretty early into the expansion, but you know, I've gotten this far, right? I'm up to, what is this? The fourth? No. Yes, this is the fourth expansion of the game, so you know, I'd say so.
Curious that it concerns you so. But worry not. They were freely given by the dragon with whom our satrap has forged a lawful pact.
That is well.
You must be quite familiar with Dragon King, yes?
Yee, that was Bean. Ah, shit. It's alright. Ads play every little bit. Ah. Dang it. Bloody ad breaks. I will let the ad play. I want to progress, but I kind of want to just let the ad play so the people here can see the thing. I have a snack to consume in the meantime. I put some snacks in my mouth, so I'm just finishing that. Welcome back. But yeah, this guy basically teleported up to Estinian like that, essentially instantaneously,
Is this their
like that.
blood I see on your weapon?
Speaking of dragon blood, you yourself have been infused with it, have you not? I should like to draw a file open, if so. Now, see here.
All these alchemists.
Come along. I must insist that you visit our laboratory.
Cease your shoving, or so help me.
They really went hard with the comedy, thankfully.
Oh dear, your poor companion. What with the new scales and your timely arrival, my colleagues are a little giddy with excitement.
What's especially funny about this is when we arrived here, all of the alchemists were like lying just out cold on the ground. We were like What's happened? There's no blood. They haven't been attacked. They're all alive. What's going on? They all seem to be asleep. And as soon as the little kid showed up with the dragon scales, they just shot up to their feet instantly, like, dragon scales, let's go, let's do this. Just, like, excited immediately.
No harm will come to him, I promise. Meanwhile, shall we find a quiet place to talk?
Let's do it. Ah, oh well. Thanks for stopping by though, KK. Good to see you.
Sent a request to your mistress Cryle. We
Have a good.
destination collaborating on a
Bye.
research project. But it is here, at the great work, where I collate our results. Come with me, all of you, and I can explain the crux of the situation.
This is good music. This is just objectively good music. Oh. I nearly removed the limit break button. That would have been bad. Chocobo. Nope. A player just flew past me named Amazon Prime. Oh, wow. Actually, how long will it take? Like a minute. Teleport it is. I don't care that's a 100 gil fee, I'd pay it just so I can, like, turn in the quest and stuff. That's the brave traveler. Thank you for finding my sister. She said you took down that Sotormerg in a single blow. Thank you. Anything for your name day, kid. Memories of us gathering around the table as a family over a homemade feast are among my fondest. Parents have gone to Radzadhan to find work, seeing as there is none to be found here since that tower appeared. They've sent word they'll return for this little one's name day, and to arrive to a feast rivaling the ones from before. Thanks to you, they will. Please take this for all you've done to give our family a memory we can cherish. I do not want Archon Loaf. Take the silver pieces. I was going to take Chicken Tikka if that was an option, but it was not. Okay, back to... Oh. Back to there. Oh. Walk through me, sir. Ah, refreshing little snack. Alright. To story then. This place looks neat. It's inside the cave. Anything that needs mending? I do actually. So I've been leveling Arcanist and Astro. Okie doke. Can't see that sinister looking spire while I'm working, but it is always there, lurking in the back of my mind. I'm also not going to try and give these people accents. I feel like that would just simply go poorly. It's not time to be travelling, didn't you? If there's anything you need to know, ask away. Who are you? I'm one of the many alchemists who live and work here. I was once a botanist, but I found alchemy calling to me every time I came by to deliver ingredients. Though I at first struggled with even the most basic alchemical compounds, I have somehow managed to earn my place at the great work. There's always room to improve both the science and the self, however. Neat! Pray pay me no mind. I am here that I may be of service, nothing more. Alright. Oh, for the days when I enjoyed such fervent adoration, but on this occasion I am glad to entrust the burden of popularity to Istinian. Lamau. 'Tis said that shellfish is ideal for those who have suffered blood loss. Mayhap we should have acquired some from Matsya. True. That is true. Allow me to thank you for answering our call. Many towers have appeared around the world, and we are grateful that you would assist us with ours. I'm going to quickly clear my throat before I read this and take a quick drink. I'm going to mute quickly. That should be better. Not completely, but better. Although Krell herself is tied up with another investigation, Lorelei is an eminently capable substitute, and we will spare no effort to aid you. So if I understand correctly, you seek to make talismans that can nullify etheric emissions. Indeed we do. As you know, the tower emits vast concentrations of ether. One cannot go anywhere near it without being tempered. As such, we can only study the tower from afar, and are powerless to deal with it in any consequential way. In order to strike back, the satrap bade us alchemists create enchanted talismans. Talismans that will allow our soldiers to venture into the tower even should they lack innate protection. Could such a thing be possible? Admittedly, we are still in the midst of testing, but we are quite confident. Even prior to this, our people have long pursued countermeasures against the etheric corruptions of primals. Of the methods tested to date, those utilizing dragon scales proved the most promising. Owing to their etheric density, the scales are highly resistant to disruptive forces. The mightier the dragon, the greater the resistance. We seek to amplify this protective property through our alchemy. Thanks to the scales provided by His Excellency, we have been able to make steady progress with the talisman. Soon we will be ready to conduct a field test, and here is where you and your Blessing of Light come in. Whatever it is, just leave it to me. I'm gonna do it. Thank you. Lest you wonder, we ask only that you serve as an escort. We'll explain in greater detail later, but you will be venturing into the tower's field of influence. And so, for your own safety, I would first test how well your blessing shields you, with your permission, of course. Sure. In that case, Orianji and I will find other ways to make ourselves useful. Seeing as you will work to the point of collapse, I suspect you could do with more hands. We'd be grateful for any assistance you can provide. I want to give her a big hug. Looks like it's nice to hug. If you are ready, let us put your blessing to the proof. If you exit the Great Work and turn south, there will be a hill to the right. I will meet you at the top after seeing to some preparations. Nice! We're gonna do the thing. It's exciting. Good luck with the test. I shall remain here to assist the other alchemists. Okay. Oh, up and out. I kind of wonder if I can find Estinian, or if he's going to be just in some room I can't access. Though I don't see any doors, so I can't imagine so. Oh, a junk monger, nice. I just want to see if I can find the poor boy getting his blood drawn. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, right. I can buy these, can't I? Level 80. What needs... What's that at? 530. No, that wouldn't need an upgrade. How about you? 430 might. But is it worth it? Not right now. Alright, up we go. There's a war. Is we're up to level... Wasn't it we're up to level 80? Okay. I could still do this as Sam, but I want to do it as a warrior, since I've basically made that my MSQ class at this point as well. What? A lantern designed in local style. Okay. Hope you didn't have trouble finding this place or climbing the hill. Not all are accustomed to the physical strain. I give you the fruit of our sweat, tears, and many a sleepless night, the drunken Deeper. Deeper is a lantern presented to the gods as an offering. Taking inspiration from the tradition, we created this device to test the talisman's efficacy. Upon activation, it will move a certain distance before emitting a powerful blast of ether. In lieu of corruption, those lacking sufficient protection will experience severe ether sickness. Oh, good. For your test, you'll be exposed 4 times. That should be enough to ascertain your blessing's protective capability. Please begin whenever you're ready. I shall be observing from a safe distance. Not more ether sickness. Commencing etheric exposure testing. Repeat, commencing etheric exposure testing. Retreat to a safe distance if you are not the subject. Follow the lead and try not to fall behind. Okay. It's the hopping around, I love that. I'm talking to a goddamn lantern at this point. Reading ether, please stand back. Hit me. Then I literally have to stand here? I don't understand. What do you mean, stand back? Oh. Judging ether. You're struck by power loss to ether, but suffer no ill effects. Cool. Subject has no irrepressible urge to empty their stomach. Confirmed. Resuming test. Please follow. Why can it... Oh, is it like self-aware? I don't understand. At least intelligent. There we go. Am I fine? Struck by another powerful blast of ether, suffer no ill effects. Stomach bowel integrity holding, confirmed, resuming test. Please follow. Discharging ether. What do we got? Struck by another powerful blast of ether, suffer no ill effects. The blessing of light appears to be keeping you safe from harm. Okay. One last time. Let's go. Which would you rate impressive? No irregularities confirmed. Resuming test. Follow and brace for final discharge. Getting in the face with this ether sickness already. I dare you. Stand back. Gather near. Discharging ether. You're struck by the strongest blast of ether yet, but survived completely unscathed. Etheric exposure testing concluded. Please collect and deliver me to the supervising alchemist. So you're retaining your composure and your humors. Alright, that's a Latin. Ah, you've returned and not on your knees. A promising sign, but come, let me take the Deeper off your hands. Thank you. I shall replenish its ether for when we test the talisman. So no dizziness or nausea or anything of the sort? You're feeling perfectly fine? And the strength of your blessing is beyond doubt. There is no risk that the tower will corrupt your ether. With this, we can request your aid for the task ahead with easy hearts. Cool. So I'm safe. That's a good thing to know. For sure. None regards you with those eyes you could drown in. You're a capable warrior too, are you not? Would you be amenable to assisting me with another errand? You see, our talisman requires the use of a special ink. We have exhausted our stores of a key ingredient for it. Spirit weed. The herb grows not far from here, and I would like to go and harvest some. The recent spate of kidnappings, however, we Sadara travel alone at our peril. Will you not come with me as my escort? I will compensate you for your troubles, of course. Yeah, sure, of course. I'm here to help. Let's do it. I'm in your debt. Without further ado, let us head to Kajaya's footsteps. It is situated on the road which runs east of the Great Work. Kajaya. So I guess it is Kaja for the elephant. Let's go! Interested to see where this testing goes, because this is pretty neat. I'm glad we're, honestly, I'm kind of glad to be taking on this, this angle of the split first. The second one's going to involve just a whole bunch of dealing with Charlatan. I may simply be imagining it, but I feel as though we're being followed. Look out, Lorelei. What's happening? Oh, shit. Okay. Let's clap them all. Clap cheeks. There we go. Gods, well, that gave me a fright to think that the moment I ventured outside the safety of the work. Hey, the sisters asked you to come with me. You alright, I hope? Yeah, I'm good. Don't worry about it. Good, good. Let's continue on then. It isn't far now, just through these pillars and up to the rise. I don't think I took any condition damage on my items either, so I am more than A-okay. Oh, burb. Burb. I'm gonna avoid that. Ooh, that looks nice. And here we are, Kajaya's footsteps. Kajaya was a great dancer, and those who follow in her, well, you know, they come to this place to train and dedicate their dance to their ancestors. A happy benefit of this is that spiritweed grows here in abundance. I will set about harvesting it once, if you'd be so good as to stand guard. Kidnappers aren't like to return soon, but better safe than sorry. Yeah, I mean, they might, honestly. Genuinely never know. When it comes to tempered, you know, tempered Imperials with this whole mess of a business, honestly, they might. What we got? What's gonna happen? Cutscene, huh? Gods, this area is
Yes,
pretty.
that would be Radzat Khan. Hardly anyone has been allowed in or out since our troubles with the tower began.
Ah, Yulmore moment.
The faithful citizens huddle inside the city walls, and commerce has all but ground to a standstill. I pity the satrap, the trials he must be facing.
Satrap. Okay. So you say that word. Satrap. Cool. I guess it's more of an Ishgard moment than a Yulmore moment, but still. Can you tell me of the satrap?
Well, he is the most important person in Radzat Khan.
Okay.
Long ago, this island was home to two tribes of Matanga, the Gajasura and the Arthasutra.
Okay.
When the Aura came to these shores, It was the Arkasodra with whom they joined forces. Together they defeated the warlike Gajasura, forcing them to flee Thavnair altogether. Peace and prosperity reigned for a time, until a clan of Hjord from the mainland decided they wanted the island for themselves.
Is that Garlemald?
It was a direct ancestor of the present satrap who arbitrated that conflict and welded the warring factions into the nation we know today. And ever since, a member of that esteemed lineage has inherited this somewhat unique position. You see, by and large, the state is run by the people. But when problems arise, it is the satrap who mediates the solution.
Interesting.
The stability provided by the satrap is what has allowed Radzad Khan to thrive all these years. And it was the satrap himself who entrusted us with this duty. We will not fail him, nor our countrymen.
Neat.
What is the delay with the vessel? I told you I need to adjust those ratios.
Oh, why are you here? Go away.
Come all this way to admire one of my splendid towers, and what do I find? Fools attempting to ward off its tempering influence with magic trinkets. I seem to recall a similar experiment in ages past. What was that man's name? Oh, something. Owen? Another body, another time. Who could be expected to remember every trivial detail?
Allowing them to construct such handy talismans would be counterproductive to my plans. And yet, I find myself deathly curious. How will they manage this feat with the limited knowledge and resources at their disposal? Complications be damned. For we cannot escape the nature of our souls. And I, as ever, am my own worst enemy.
If spirit wait to last us a good while, thank you for keeping watch. Let's head back to the great work, shall we? Man, I'm kind of scared of what Fandaniel can do. I don't know, and I just don't understand him, and I just... I don't know. I'm scared. I also can't tell who the big bad's gonna be, if it's gonna be Xenos or Fandaniel or something. He's no longer hanging out around here. Everything's at like 100% condition, thought so. Lorelei, my thanks again for your assistance. With your help, we're that little bit closer to completing our talisman. This isn't much, but please accept it as a token of my gratitude. I mean, it's a lot of XP at least, if nothing else. Little does Nidana know that she's about to send you on another errand. I see. I will find out. If you'll excuse me, I shall return to my work on the talisman. Ah, you're both back. Excellent. I have a message for you, Mr. Sindana. We'd seen the stores of Giant Skull running low. What? But when I last looked, there was still plenty. I suspected that was before Oriange told everyone about their tempering cure, and Estinian shared his knowledge of dragons. Your peers have since been inspired to fashion a number of new talisman prototypes. I see. Well, if it leads to new possibilities, then far be it from me to complain. But we will need to replenish our stores. I should be happy to lend you I should be happy to tend to this if you like. As much as I appreciate the offer, my dear boy, I can't in good conscience send you out there alone while kidnappers are at large. Lorelei, loath though I am to press another task on you so soon, might I ask you to fetch the giant skull? In case you're not familiar, giant skull is a type of ore found on the island. Owing to its hardness and ethereal conductivity, it has applications in many disciplines, alchemy not least of all. The quarry where it is found, aptly named Giant Skull Grounds, isn't far away, so it shouldn't take much of your time. May we impose on you once more? Sure. I can do it. Easy! Let's do it. It's easy. We got this. Thank you. Upon arriving on the grounds, please seek out a man named Zainua. Zainua? I'm not sure. He will furnish you with the ore. At the very least, permit me to accompany you. It just so happens I have an errand of my own that will take me to the outpost nearby. May we borrow a pair of Hamsa, Mistress Nadana? By all means, do try to be patient with them. Those that survived are still in training. I'll bring the Hamsa to the entrance. Meet me there when you are ready. Hamsa, you say? What does this mean? Another blue quest. Alchemist or dancer? You know? Couldn't tell you. Just gonna mount up. It's faster. Dog. Honest alchemist. Uh-huh. Here are our Hamsa, Lorelei. If the creatures look familiar, it is because they are close kin to your Eorzean dodos. Hamsa have long been kept as livestock in Thavnair, and many a hatchery may be found here. Alas, the largest of these was recently raised by monsters from the tower. On account of said hatchery being situated near the tower, the Radiant Host repurposed its remnants as an outpost. That is where my errand takes me, and your own destination is but a stone's throw away. If you have no objections, let us first make for the outpost. We set forth at your word. Sure. You ready? Then let us depart. You need only ride and relax. My bird and I will take the lead for yours to follow. I guess so. So if you haven't ridden dodos before, be warned that they have a wobbling gait. Do I have to do anything? I'm confused. That spectacular formation stretching out over the water is called Khadgar. Oh, a word about which means sword. This sword, legend holds, was wielded by the Mansur against the Murga before it was cast down at conflict's end. I see. Manusia, sorry. I said Mansur. Left requiring no introduction is the tower. As you can see, it straddles a small isle. Ah, it's on a little island to itself. Almost there, though the main part of the hatchery is atop the cliff, the outpost itself is on the beach. Just discovering a bunch of new locations like this, huh? There's the hatchery. And there's the grounds. That's why the word was familiar. It all makes sense now. Okay. Those are... That was... Yeah, that was a moment. Just like, felt very absurd. Not necessarily laugh out loud, but just like, I am riding a dodo. What? And here we are, manned by the Radiant Host. This outpost is our first line of defense against the town. Well, well, who should it be but young Varshan? On an errand for the Satrap? I am. His Excellency bade me to come collect your report. He also wished to express his heartfelt gratitude to the brave men and women of the Radiant Host for their unflagging dedication. We simply do our duty, but we are honoured to receive His Excellency's regard. And yet, for his boundless benevolence, his treatment of one so young could be regarded as callous. Though we have enjoyed relative peace and calm these past few days, this remains the front line of battle, no place for children. Your predecessor too often travelled alone. It's been, what, 2 years now since he took over? I wonder how the fellow is faring. Like those before him, he went on to represent the satrap in foreign lands. Wherever he may now be, I am certain he is well. As for myself... Oh! Hi, Peas! I still appreciate the cheer and the cute little dog emote. Ah! Came with it. I don't know if that's part of just the bits, apparently, but still. Yay! Thank you, Peas. I appreciate that. Cute dog. It's cute. Have a good time at work. As for myself, I assure you that all I do my own volition, and gladly. I pray you do not think ill of His Excellency. Certainly not, lad. Whatever happens, my faith in the satrap is unwavering. But still, I worry for you. We would be overcome with sadness if something would befall you, for you are as a little brother to us all. Take care, do you hear? I will, Nabdeen. Thank you. Who might this be? Not Harnish by the look of her. Permit me to introduce Lorelei Vagasta of the Eorzean contingent, come to assist in the making of the talisman. Eorze, you say? Tales have appeared over there too, yes? Tell me, what is the situation like? May I suggest that you exchange information with our soldiers? Both parties would stand to learn of something of value, I believe. I think so, yeah. Excellent idea. Given the unprecedented nature of the threat, some of ours are understandably anxious. We'd be glad for any tidings you can share. You two, bring Varshan the latest report and answer any questions he may have. Okay, okay. Ooh. Gather information, you say. The last monster that came out of the tower laid waste to the hatchery, saw many good humps. The poor creatures didn't deserve it. You know, they're just little burbs. ENVtuber. I've heard about you, the visitor from Eorzea. Is there anything you can tell us about the Telophoroi? We know that they're the ones behind the tower and that they've declared war on the whole world. Why are they doing this? What is it that they want? This we don't understand. Just want to kill everything, including themselves. They want to die and take everyone with them? What madness is this? We can bet that we won't let those bastards have their way. We'll fight with them with everything we have, like our Eorzean and Far Eastern brothers. Hell yeah. Nabdeen. It occurs to me I have yet to properly introduce our company. We are the Radiant Host, a military order under the Satrap's command. Our duty is to preserve the peace in the land, be it patrolling the streets or dealing with heretofore unknown threats, such as now. We train hard and admit only capable warriors to our ranks. Even so, we've struggled to contend with the feeds from the tower. Though we succeeded in striking them down on the 2 occasions they came in force, we had to pay a heavy price. What are the towers in Eorzea? Do they likewise spawn monsters? Yeah, full-on primals. It's not fun. So it's much the same everywhere. With every nation struggling, we cannot expect calls for outside aid to be answered. Yep, that's the downside of this pretty shitty situation. Okay, so it is off the map.
Okay, I am impressed with my own work.
Nice. I'm glad. You are a cute bean and very talented at painting, and I love you.
This is actually great.
Well, what? Photo? We should know about the tower. To be honest, we know little and less about it ourselves. This Tower of Zot has spoke of taking to
This doesn't
calling
look
it.
like a Bob Ross painting. It looks like a...
Sorry, what? It's really nice. Oh, damn, that is really impressive.
It's not the only place where it's the place where it's going to look most impressive.
Makes sense. Something appeared where it did on the Isle of Narenair. I say from its influence at this distance, but go too far into the water and you'll expose yourself to its corrupting ether. What? Oh, the whole pillar? Neat. That is very impressive. Holy shit, Bean. Oh my god. Insane. I love you. You're a foreigner, aren't you? How are they dealing with the tower in your homeland? Well, we're staying away from it for the most part, but Echo's all we got. struggles are not unique, then our hopes still lie with the talismans. We must keep the monsters contained until they're ready. Yeah. It's the until we're ready part that has me concerned. I'm worried that they're going to rock up and start causing issues before then. Finished speaking with the soldiers, have you? I hope it was as enlightening for you as it was for them. As a neutral nation and trading hub both, Radzidhan ordinarily receives a steady stream of news from abroad. Alas, the stream dried up when trading vessels stopped coming. Amidst the dearth of information, everyone will have been grateful for your account. Count, you'd best see the original errand, as mine will keep me here all longer. I'm afraid I cannot guide you the rest of the way. Were not, the path is straightforward. You need but follow the road east. Upon the Hamsa, you will arrive before you know it. Brief though it was, I enjoyed our time together. Till we meet again. And riding another Hamsa. Let's go! Appears to want to return home. It reluctantly offers you its back. You become separated from your steed. Speak with the radiant beastkeeper at the hatchery to mount it again. Let's go! Oh, I do have to ride it myself manually. Why am I riding a hamster when I have mounts? The game knows I have mounts. At the very minimum, I have a chocobo I can just summon. I better get one of these as like a mount at some point, because this is hilarious and I love it. Whoop. Let's see what we can see. Okay. Keeping away from that. Whatever that is, keep away from it. Goodness me. Don't want to fight that right now. Ah, yes, it is a hunt target, so I most assuredly want to not touch that. It's like, is that a normal enemy, or it's like 90? I see. No sooner do you arrive at your destination than the hamster dashes off. They call it the hamster for some reason. There's people here. Zenua. Hi, this is indeed the Giant Skull Grounds, and I am Zenua. Is there something you require? Giant Skull for the alchemists, you say, but of course they shall have it. They labour tirelessly to deal with the tower, and 'tis the least we can do to provide them with the materials they need. Easy peasy. That's a sack of Giant Skull for you. Here you are, sack of the purest Giant Skull. We always set some aside for our alchemist friends. Excellent. When you deliver it, let the good folk of the Great Work know that we're grateful for their efforts. If they need more, they need but ask. Just teleport how far away. 100 gil to save time. Let's go. Yeet. Gotta do the blue quests at some point. You'd think I'd do them now, but I'm also a fool. A fool, I say. Welcome back, Lorelei. Dear, I hope you have the giant skull. Yes! It is all yours, my friend. Oh my, such fine specimens. Thank you so much for bringing these. Ooh. Pardon me. We now have everything we need to make our next prototype, one that should be capable of passing our most rigorous tests. When it is ready, it will be time for the true test, so please take your ease while you can. Let's see what we can see. Music around here is pretty good. The question is, will I see Fandaniel, or has he pissed off already? The little shit. It's a nice place to just kind of exist.
Taskmasters have allowed you a moment's respite as well.
Hi, Thancred. All three of you. Good to see ya.
You have to hand it to these alchemists. They are determined to see this endeavor of theirs succeed. I've never been one for blind optimism, but I sincerely get the sense they're close to a breakthrough.
Worldwide.
They had better be, or all this effort was for naught.
The peoples of Eorzea, of the Far East, of Thavner, children of this star united in common cause against a dire threat. Yet ere they succumbed to suicidal madness, were not the Telophoroi born of her body as were we? They who cling to life and the promise of the morrow's dawn, against they who desire death and an ending of their own orchestration. The victors of this war alone will hold the right to answer the question of existence, of its meaning, and its worth.
Damn.
Poetic and ominous to a fault.
Yeah.
That said, if it's an existential debate in nature, then our arguments might not be as persuasive as you'd think. Fandaniel wants to die and take everyone with him in an orgy of pain and suffering. An utterly vile and unforgivable idea. And yet, when spat upon by fate and wailing in the deepest pit of despair, who among us can say they have not entertained similar thoughts? There are nights black as pitch, bereft of hope, and no words of comfort can reach you. And it's all you can do to grit your teeth and choke back the bile.
We see you grit those teeth.
The more you see and suffer life's injustices, the more difficult they become to bear. Vengeance is nurtured in similar soil. Though your anger has a broader focus, the sentiment is much the same. A fervent desire to destroy others, to see them drown in torment, as you have.
That about sums it up. The will to endure is not always as strong as the urge to burn it all down and salt the earth. Survival be damned. It's a struggle, often close and brutal.
Indeed. Well, I, for one, shall pray survival proveth more appealing in the end.
Let's hope.
As will I. Besides, our chances are much improved when we've the company of others committed to the cause of life. Our vengeful dragoon here is proof of that.
It's true. It's true. Ah! Little.
What is it? What did you see?
That little shit. It's absolutely here.
Fandaniel, are you sure? If he knows we've been working on a countermeasure.
It holds. The vessel holds. This is the one.
At long last!
Shit.
Look! We have finally created a talisman strong enough to withstand our experiments. We've named it a warding scale for the time being. With this in your possession, your soul should be completely shielded from corruptive ether.
Me?
Afforded such protection, any one of us may approach the towers without fear. Thou hast mine admiration. 'Tis an invention of historical significance.
I thank you for your
Thanks,
kind
sis.
words. But I would prefer you keep them unsaid until we test the talisman's efficacy in the field.
That's fair.
It is for the next stage of our plan that we summoned you in the first place. To accompany me to the Tower of Zot.
Okay.
Should the scale prove effective, as I very much hope it will, then you'll have little to do. But should the effect be weaker than anticipated, I must ask that you restrain me, or knock me senseless.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Either way, We are fortunate to have you with us.
Nidana, are you certain you wish to do this?
If others are to trust our creations, then we must have faith in them first. And as the senior researcher, it falls to me to lead by example.
I suppose so.
But should I fail to return, then learn what you can from this attempt and apply it to the next. Our work must continue. Is that clear?
We'll keep an eye on the place while you're away. Assuming Fandaniel is lurking about, there's no telling what mischief he has in mind for us, or you. Be on your guard.
Well, I'll do my best. I'm a little spooked about what we might find.
I'll have one of the soldiers at the hatchery prepare us a boat, and we can set out from the northern shore. I'll see you there.
All right, let's do it. Let's get it. Hey there. I'll help you at some point. Take the scenic route. Get a little bit of XP on Astra, because it'll be funny. Try not to get ganked by whatever that is. Have I done the Astra? At 75, not 76, right. Where are these walruses? Would like to not be seen. Do not perceive me, little friends. Alright, time to visit hell, apparently. It's a rather finer boat than I had expected, but I won't complain. Maybe just good enough. What's up? What's happening? Ah. I see. Was a meme. All that remains is to board and be on your way. Or if it should become corrupted, do not stay your hand. Of course, I pray it does not come to that, but you must protect yourself. Other alchemists can fulfill my role, but you and your blessing are one of a kind, and perhaps our only hope for toppling this tower. For all our sakes, do not hesitate to do what must be done, whatever that may be. Well, the longer I draw this out, the more nervous I become. Let's be off. Alright, let's do it. In Bedlam's wake, you say?
We should soon cross the threshold of the tower's influence. Any moment now. It's working! And you are still yourself? Then I'd like to see how it fares closer to the tower if we could.
Alright.
So far, so good. The scale's protection appears to be holding. If we can just make it to the tower's entrance.
I'm a little scared of what's going to happen.
A few more steps. Praise be to the sisters, we made it! And the scale has proven itself to be everything we hoped it would be.
I'm gritting my teeth because the music is still playing.
Now we can focus on production. Once we've equipped and returned with an entire survey team, this menace will soon give up its secrets.
Is the door open? Are you? Yep. Well, into the tower we go, I guess. Shit, shit, shit. Shit. Ah, shit. This place is a fucking maze, huh? That's what I thought I'd see. Sealed in.
Oh, let me go! Oh, let me go! Oh.
Oh, do calm down. You'll only hurt yourself thrashing about like that.
Stop! Oh, you can't do this! Please!
Terrifying and ominous, as
A
expected.
little late for heroics, I'm afraid. The similarities are striking. My! Such hostility! Never before has my artistry so displeased.
That sounds
My
unlikely.
patrons of old would have positively squealed in delight, though, between you and me, I find gushing praise exhausting.
Talking about.
Allow me to tell you a story. Surely you've yet to hear the one about Vandaniel, the sundered Ascian.
You're right, I
I
haven't.
inherited the position and the soul of the Vandaniel who sat on the convocation in the time of the final days, theoretically speaking. Practically speaking, that fact is of no consequence. I was born and lived as, well, me. Eventually, I was recruited into the Ascians and imbued with the former Fandaniel's knowledge and memories, but I never felt that they were truly a part of who I am. How to explain? Perhaps if I told you who I was before my Ascian embrace, although that chapter too is a past I've long since discarded. I have it on good authority you've poked your nose into an Allegan ruin or two. Yes?
Right. That's correct.
Then I expect you've heard of me. The old me.
Solid maybe.
At your service.
I have heard that name. I just don't remember what he did. Was he the one who brought back the clone of the fucking emperor or whatever?
Imagine a nation of unbridled prosperity.
Okay.
Every need met. Day after day of unbroken, unshakable peace. Existence fulfilled.
Snack.
And ripe for decay.
You are a genius without peer, Amon. However do you conceive of such delightful experiments? That fool was beside himself with panic when he awoke with the head of a bull. Even his cries for help emerged as so much guttural lowing. Oh, the memory of it. My poor sides. My friends and I were so consumed by laughter we struggled to breathe.
Hat? Question mark?
No more than entertainment for
I am
bored
confused.
waste, ignorance of its worth.
Oh, the bullhead, I assume.
All-consuming work. But it was not their only indulgence. For they were ever hungry for stimulation, slaves to the slightest hint that amusement was afoot. Our nation was ailing, but I would see the poison purged. I resurrected a legend, our first and greatest emperor.
The one who was probably Emmett Selk originally.
And just as I had planned, he set our wayward empire back on the path of conquest. An inexhaustible ambition carried us onwards. Always onwards.
Crystal Tower boss. Yeah,
Yet,
I remember.
he who delivered to us such glory was not to be satisfied.
I just like...
Me, Armon.
I just like have to wonder if Zande, the first and greatest emperor of the Algons and all that, was like, of the original of him was Emmett Selk. Since I think he said he founded the Algon Empire as well. But then like the clone Zande was just like not him, if that makes sense.
No matter how vast one's empire, or full one's treasure vault, all is rendered meaningless by death. In the end, all is lost.
You know as well as I that the Emperor stands to lose this war. And so I have come to claim you.
Hi, Emmett.
For while your methods leave something to be desired, we cannot deny the results of your work. And as fortune would have it, the seat of Fandaniel, your rightful seat, lies vacant and waiting. Take your place amongst your peers, rather than die a pointless death amidst the ashes of your doomed nation.
I could have sworn that Emmett himself mentioned founding the Algon Empire, yeah, like in addition to having founded the Gallian Empire. I could have sworn he said that. Yeah, I thought he also said Algon. I know, yeah, he definitely said a lot, but I could have sworn that Algon was also mentioned as one of them. I could very well be wrong. I could very well be wrong on that, and Zande could just be some dude, Lamau, who happens to be just as destructive as the Esseans anyway, Lamau.
Send one of your clones to the Crystal Tower that you might see for yourself. See what lies ahead.
Influence them, he didn't do it personally. I see. Understandable.
The fall of the Empire affirmed the truth. Majestic and tragic, as the Emperor foresaw. Scheme as you like, build as you will, nothing endures. What is life but a brief jaunt ending in emptiness.
So easily distracted. Why, I almost left without saying farewell. As for your friend, you needn't worry. These pawns are far more useful to me alive as fuel for the primals.
Fuck. You absolute rat fucker.
If you attempt to pull them free, they will die. So, enjoy tackling that conundrum with your comrades. We shall meet again! Not in one of these minor spires, oh no, but somewhere more suitably grandiose. Your favorite playmate is ever so eager to see.
Is he now? Mr. Zen Man himself. Fuck. Gonna have to rescue her at some point. Shit, 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 shit. Oh yeah, I am going to Garlemald. Soon, I guess. Ah, you're returned, but where is Mistress Nidana? Manosia Preserve. Just when we had succeeded in making the talisman. Must report this at once. Meanwhile, please return to the great work. Yeah, I'll do that. I started auto running. Game, please don't. I didn't even tap the mouse wheel, I just scrolled it. And apparently that was enough to push the mouse wheel into auto run mode. Lamau. Pain. Okay. Well, shit. It's kind of terrifying that the Elegant Empire was like exactly the kind of thing that the Asians want, and they didn't even like make it. Yes, they, you know, pushed it in directions or whatever, but still. Something's gone awry, hasn't it? What happened? She was captured, Fandaniel's a cunt, etc. So it was Fandaniel after all. Damn that bastard. I'm sure you wanted to do more, but you were right to return here first. We must tread warily lest we endanger Nidana and the other captives. Dip the scales. Satrapa of Rudzathan. First, we must inform everyone of the situation, Nidana's colleagues included. I'll call them together for a gathering, but I think it would be best if you were the one to explain. Yeah, I was there. I can't voice act this like, Joecat voice acted the similar bits about, like, in a lot of, Shadowbringers for his character. Oh, Nidana, some sadness. Can you answer me this? Though Nidana is trapped in the tower, she's still alive, yes? That is true. That is a fact. Then we must make warding scales, as many as we can. The prototype works perfectly. This Nidana proved at peril to herself. So let us make more scales, that she and all those who were taken might be saved. Aye, as alchemists, this is how we will help win the fight. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, you will. There you go. My friends, the satrap has been made aware of the tragedy. He offers his heartfelt condolences and reiterates his pledge to provide you with all that you require. To that end, he bade me give you this link pearl that he might personally discuss the production. Discuss the production of the warding scales with you. And for our Eorzean visitors, I bear an invitation. In her report, Mistress Nidana noted your vital contributions to the talisman's creation. This fact came to the satrap's attention, and in recognition of your deeds, he wishes to meet you. In addition to thanking you in person, he would also discuss further avenues of collaboration. And so, if it is agreeable, will you not accompany me to Radzatan for an audience with His Excellency? We should be honoured, of course. Closer cooperation between our lands can only be benefit to all. Can only be to the benefit of all. Damn. Imagine if I could read actual sentences written. Then it is settled. Please come to the gates east of Giant Skull Grounds, and I will show you into the city. I know it's not super important that I get all the sentences right, but for some reason it matters to me, and I keep annoying myself. It's not important, and yet it is. Burb. Alright, where exactly? Okay. Cool. I'm not tuned to this location yet. Order run. Let's do it. I do wish I could fly. Come on. Oh, actually, same. Nope, Astro. That's the one I want to get all the XP on. Oh, it's an ether current. We want those. Those don't give me XP. Right. Of course not. I don't know how best to get back if I were to fall down that way, so I would rather not until I see a path. Get the feeling of one soon. I'll probably get one tapped if I attempt to make combat in this location. Oh, never mind. I don't get to go down there at all. I was... Oh no, I do, because I have to go that way in order to... Don't I? Hang on, how does this work? I'm confused now. I am now confused, but okay. So I would have thought that I would go that way in order to... I guess I have to get past this gate. Of the satrap, I know only the common tidbits. Though the position is hereditary, he is not considered a sovereign, and that despite possessing considerable authority, he wields it sparingly. Given the esteem in which the locals hold him, however, it's safe to assume he's good at his job. He could do far worse for an ally. Be it here or in Eorzea, all share the desire to deliver the captives. Thus united, I pray we may join in common cause with the satrap. When last I visited, the city was brimming with life. I expect the tower has dampened the mood somewhat. I can imagine. All present, then let us proceed. Owing to the threat of the tower, the city is currently in a state of high alert and strict restrictions are in place for entry. Though you have been granted special permission, I ask that you remain close to me at all times. Understandable. Actually, don't mind being in there.
A vast rock squats upon Thavner, and to its stony surface clings the city of Radzatan.
I'm so glad he's the person who does these voices, these lines.
Ye who enter here are subject to the scrutiny of gods, the gate's most watchful eye. The orb which beholdeth the truth of all things. Pass beneath its hot and piercing gaze. bearing down like a second midday sun.
I see.
The fragrant haze, a mixture of sweet incense and acrid smoke. The cries of merchants mingled here with lively melodies accented by dancers' feet. Travelers seduced by vivid sound and colors were once swallowed up by patchwork streets.
Why is it so grey here? Wait. That's not a filter, that's just genuinely... Oh no, there we go. Meant to be like...
No such scenes to savor now. To what somber present does that divine eye bear witness?
Confused for a second there. Makes sense. They really got me. Goddamn Fandaniel and his towers. Crystal Tower wasn't enough. He has to start fucking up everyone else's lives with more of them.
Megaduta.
Ooh, that's a nice word. I wonder what it means.
It seems a shame to bring you here directly. Under normal circumstances, it would have been my pleasure to show you the sights.
And it would have been our pleasure to see them. Alas, it seems our tour of the city will have to wait.
I'm afraid so. Come, we should head inside. Your Excellency, may I present our honored visitors?
Ah, splendid. Most splendid.
I
Allow
guess
me
so.
to introduce myself. I am Ahawan, satrap of Radzatan. Our alchemists tell me your assistance was invaluable in the creation of the warding scale. Such deeds ought to be recognized in person. Thus did I have young Varshan convey you here forthwith. On behalf of my people, may I express to you our sincere gratitude.
Not everything went to plan.
I assume you speak of Nedana. A regrettable incident indeed. Her colleagues insist that we honor her wishes and trust in the talisman, that it will be instrumental in saving Nedana and the others. I am eager to hear your opinion on the matter, so let us not stand on ceremony. Come, sit.
I like him so far, and I hope that that continues.
I think not.
Or not.
This charade has gone on long enough. Show yourself.
Forgive me, but were you expecting musicians, perhaps? There are no performers waiting in the wings at present, but arrangements could be made if you'd prefer.
Nay, he hath the right of it. The time for artifice is past. Raise the curtain.
As you wish.
You travel as assistants to the students of Valdesian, but you are known to me. Even here have we heard of the scions of the Seventh Dawn.
There you are. I wondered who you were.
I am Vritra, and for years uncounted hath this
Vritra, of the first brood, sibling to Hraesvelge and Nidhogg.
Aye, mine elder brothers, of Midgard's spawn, I was last to hatch.
Well, isn't this a surprise? We were told Radzat Han had an alliance with a dragon. Not that a great worm sat in the satrap's own hall.
A necessary subterfuge, as the true tale of our nation history illustrates most effectively.
See?
In the beginning, the rock upon which our city is built was home to Vitra, and Vitra alone. In time, the ancestors of the Matanga came to the island and established a foothold. But never did they dare disturb the worm's lair.
Okay.
Next to arrive with the Aura. Adopting the example of their Akasodra allies, they too treated Vitra with reverence and respect.
Smart.
And for many years, an understanding between our forefathers and the Great Worm endured. Until marauding heroes from the mainland came, threatening to shatter our peace and tranquility. When it seemed all would be drowned in blood, Vitra himself came forth and quelled the rising conflict. A peaceful accord was reached, and oaths sworn in Vitra's name. Thus began the dragon's governance of the fledgling state, which was to grow into Radzat Han.
But if Vritra is still here, then your position as satrap is just...
a charade. Yes. And one which my family has performed faithfully for generations.
Alright
Many
then.
envy the great worms their power. Were it known that I ruled here, then the fires of war would burn without end. I would not be the flame which consumeth my people. Those few who joined me in laying our country's foundations were, perforce, sworn to secrecy.
Your eye. It was taken.
'Tis here, buried within a semblance of flesh. The body before thee is but a simulacrum, constructed by the finest artisans of Radzat Han. With mine eye nestled within, it doth serve as an inconspicuous vessel for my wind.
Oh, that's clever.
That would explain why I felt the presence of a dragon upon our first meeting.
I am woven with words fashioned to deceive such arcane senses. Though 'twas short-lived, it seemeth thy fusion with my brother hath left thee much altered. Estinian warm blood. From the very first, we sensed the nature of one another. Yet did neither one of us bare his fangs.
With smut on that.
That is all I need know of thee for now.
With my secret thus revealed, I have for you a proposal. Not as a worm of the first brood, but as the ruler of Radzat Han. With all haste must we take in hand the finished talismans and breach this foul spire. Thence, should it lay within our power, dispel its wicked influence. Yet even with the assurance of the warding scales, the narrow confines of the tower doth limit the size of our force.
Yes and no.
Thus denied strength in numbers, thou must choose thy soldiers with care.
Some of it's small, some of it's blood great holes, great bloody holes.
Just so. Yet though our radiant host is formidable, I see a surer path before me.
Oh?
Thou and thy comrades have contended Recently, thou didst cast down false gods in Padalthan and Cartanau, I am told. 'Tis upon that strength I would call. The Scions have proven themselves the most capable, and I ask that you serve as the tip of our spear.
No problem.
Talismans would, of course, be provided for each of thy companions, and should you agree to this undertaking, more will be provided to make use of as you see fit.
There's no denying it's a dangerous proposition, but the rewards may far outweigh the risk. Just think of what we might accomplish if we could equip all our allies with warding scales.
Hell yeah.
I worry, however, that even the 4 of us may be too few for what you have in mind. Might we regroup with our friends first to discuss the matter?
'Tis no trifling task that I have laid before you. Go. Steel your hearts and hone your plans. Such time as you require shall be spent in crafting your protective charms.
It seems a quick trip back to Charlian is in order.
Wilt thou not lend thine aid?
Whether your request be made as a great worm or the ruler of Rads at Han, I see no reason to refuse, nor will I.
I am in thy debt.
Hell yeah. I like this. Just a very clear-cut, like, deal. That just no weird bullshit other than anything Fandaniel has in store. Just a clear deal to help everyone out. So that's what we need at this point in time. Those factions aside, let's not tarry. We should encounter one of the first brood in such a circumstance. Midgard Soma still doesn't show up! Oh man. It's like they forgot about him after Heavensward. Damn, I'm so mad about that. That meeting took a rather unexpected turn, but we now have a clear objective ahead of us. Let us rejoin our comrades in Charlian and muster a suitable crew for our foray into the Tower of Zot. And if you haven't already done so, be sure to tune to the Aetheryte here before departing, unless, of course, you enjoy violent nausea. Or is that something I can, like, go into Rads? Okay, so, well... Alright. The good news is I have an Aetheryte or two. Can I? Nope. Don't let me. Because even though it is objectively not a good idea to do MSQ healing, I kind of want to... but I don't even have good enough gear to run... I'm level 75, and I don't have good enough gear to run Holminster Switch, the first dungeon of fucking Shadowbringers as this class, let alone, like, be running Endwalker. How many tomestones do I have? 889. Something. Yeah, I'm lucky. 81 dungeon kind of slaps. Ah, shit. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of makes me want to do it. That will absolutely kill me, though, so I'm not going to go into that. So I'm stealing any XP I can. Wow, that was a very small amount of XP. Much smaller than I thought it would be. Alright. You stuck outside? No, I'm just, that's more I'm just like getting areas. What is that? What? Oh, that's the little temple that they were talking about before. Neat. Stuck outside as in like outside the city, or what do you mean? I'm supposed to go back now to... Yeah, and I'm supposed to head back to Charlene at this point. Yeah, they don't let me in the city, like, again, but at least I have Aetherites around here. Yeah. I mean, I've gone in for the cinematic already. The next thing I have to do is just return to Charlian and do the Charlian half of the split at this point. Time to spend 1593 gil. Pain. Pain. Problem is, I want this to be an MSQ stream, but I want to do things as this class. Hope you like frogs. Oh no. I mean, they're fun, but also oh no. No parts of cities are covered by, yeah, I thought that. Oh, well, I should, you know, fast travel to the actual... I'm honestly tempted to set this as a favored destination, but I've already got 4. Limsa, Kurthus, Foundation, Kugane, and Crystarium. And it's just kind of like... I don't know. God, it's even Limsa's 500 from here. That's insane. How far away is Charlayan from bloody everything? And my return destination is currently set to Mordona. Revenant's Toll. I know, but... I know. I mean, I still have heaps of stuff to do there is the thing. Like, I still have heaps of content to do there, and I'd rather not. I'll go there once, will I? Alright, that's actually kind of good to know. Because I don't want to completely abandon the location. I might as well pick up the XP on Reaper from the quest turn-in, I guess. Even if it's not a huge amount, it's something, right? It just means, you know... I think what you need to organize in the past, and though they were brothers, it has no bearing on my view of Vitra. Above all else, he is a leader of men, not an enemy. He would hardly dedicate his life to this endeavor if he brought our kind any ill will. Vitra and his alchemists are prepared for our foray into the tower. What we may accomplish within its twisted halls remaineth to be seen. The Axadara languish in Telophorai chains. That, languish in chains, doth forewarn us of the nature of our foe. 'Tis the gods of Thavnir who will be summoned to thwart us. Alright, well, time to turn that in, I guess. Just as I was getting used to balmy Thavnir back in chilly Charlayan. Just take care not to catch your death, eh? We need you for the battles to come. Now, the investigation here remains, but when that's over, we can take stock of the developments and discoveries. That's mine now. Alright, so... investigation time. I get feet out of it. Have like a bunch of stuff, huh? What all this horse chestnut stuff. Oh, and the ice weapon coffer, my favorite, that I don't know what to do on a Sahagan card. Man, I love my inventory. I'm pretty sure I have these in my saddlebag. Ah! Yeet. No, what do I even do with this? Oh, wait. Oh, there was a slot remaining in my Lamau. Light in the storm? Are any of you light in the storm? I'm pretty sure I... There we go. On this way obtained. Cool. I don't need Dark Vows then. Go away. So I'm taking up a spot in my inventory. Well, this... yeah, Alexander shit as well. What are you? Have you anywhere? Cleostro. I've used the card! Okay, true. I keep them to trade for MGP, but I should just stop doing it. These Rhorinus tokens, which I will potentially take, but not yet. Oh. Shattered an exponential entropy. Shadowbringers. There's a copied factory PF as well. Oh shit. That's true. I should do that. How do I... like... I want to do MSQ. Penis. I don't know. I am stuck. Yeah. Nope. Oh, that would be kind of nice. Literally anything, huh? I will probably do that as... hang on. Come to? Alright, we'll do it. I'll probably do it as warrior, just because I feel like that's probably helpful to have. That's paladin, that's white mage. Oh, okay. Easy. This is gonna be annoying. Damn it, imagine if I could spell. There we go. I am many excited for this. This will be good. Question is, do I just do MSQ while we wait? You can keep MSQing. Alright, I will do it. It will be done. What the fuck? Why? Alright. Keep MSQ and trigger to an instance. Hell yeah. Let's see what happens. Let's figure out what's going on with the forum. An unsettling change has come over Charlene, but together we will divine the underlying cause for the forum's callousness. As I mentioned before, however, questioning the councils directly is a fruitless endeavour. They seem to have already come to a consensus as to what and how little they're willing to divulge. Make sure to get some tissue so you can see the game. Oh man, absolutely incredible. Come to get into how little they're willing to divulge. So I began scouring Charlene's archive of historical records for any hint of a connection to the final days. Suffice it to say that progress has been slow. There are only so many dusty pages one can skim in a day, but now that I have this band of willing reinforcements, the search should proceed all the swifter. Let us reconvene outside Nomenon, shall we? Exit the annex to the right and you'll find the archives on the western edge of the woods. Let's go! Yeah, obviously gonna stop then. Oh, hey, friend! How you doing? Good to see ya. I'm still loving that look, even if it's like default, like samurai gear for. Wait, someone got the Starbird. I got Get Down, Mr. Presidented by your pet. Examine. It's just like literally not even. Yeah, it's a good look. This gear. Even default as it is. Oh, look at all that gear! This is good shit. The sword. Classical samurai blade. When did Law's Order? Wait, Law's Order? That's a great name. Holy shit. It's shit gear now. Oof. Well, look. There we go. That's a good look. Hot damn. It is both law and also order. Where am I off to? The Studium, right? Let's go to the Studium. It'll be great. It'll be a great time. Wee. Yeah. I was just gonna go for another, like, hour and a bit, but I'm definitely gonna run Thing before I, before we stop. I'm gonna use that as... I mean, hell, if they end up wanting to run... How many pieces of Copied Factory are there? Like, at least a few, right? Probably 3, maybe, is my guess, based on Crystal Tower, but there might be more. Either way, I'm tempted to just run all of it and then only stop the stream after. 3. Gotcha. Wait, where am I going? It's this way? Oh, it's... Yeah, okay. I see now. Gotcha. 3 Alliance Raids. We might be here a while. Oof! That is very unfortunate, because the thing I was going to do is food shopping. Is I get paid at a certain time, and that's the best time to go, is basically then. But if I need to wait a little longer, I did it. Last Ethernet access. All the shards. Cool, doesn't get me anything now. And we're going to the Nomenon. The Nomenon. Nomenomicon. Directions were easy enough to follow, I hope. In any case, you stand now before the doors of Nomenon, Charlene's grandest collection of books and tomes. This building is actually only an entrance, and one of many at that, for the archives. Extend deep beneath the surface like the roots of a tree. Vast halls of the Great Google Library pale in comparison to Nomenon's endless maze of subterranean chambers. Oh dear god, no. Oh god, Emperor, no. Oh. Any citizen of Charlene is free to enter and peruse its shelves, well, most of its shelves. Only Archons are afforded access to certain restricted vaults. I've dispatched Y'shtola and Raha to investigate those. Meanwhile, Alice and Alphino will help me continue my search through the stacks open to the general public. Your status presents more of a problem. As a non-citizen, you're only permitted to browse the first floor here at the entrance. Even so, there should be a number of books which touch upon Charlene history or foreign policy. Your task will be to find and study the relevant publications. I promise you, a working knowledge of those subjects will make it far easier to spot the sort of clues we're looking for. Let's be about it, shall we? I've told the others to meet us at the stone benches over there once they've found some promising tomes. Happy reading. It's book time. It's book reading time. That's why I brought you here. We're gonna read some books together. Mammoth. Look like a... Oh, it's like is it a little mammoth? That's so cute. Little runny mammoth. It's fine. We'll be fine. We'll be What's the actual party find a thing for it? Let's see. Loot. All players welcome is good. Oof. The Unreal. Ah, these. That's a fun. Locked duty. Oh, I love those. I'm guessing some of this is the, like, Super Abyssos shit, right? Abyssos Pandemonium, or whatever it's called. Oh, yeah. Excellent. We now have 7 of 24 players. Hell yeah. We have 3 tanks and exactly 1 healer. Excellent. Pain. Ooh. Ooh. More people, this is good. Hopefully it's a bit of like a... What's the word I'm looking for? A bit of like a kind of cascade, I guess, of just like more people joining, then like more and more faster. Hopefully. We get away with 18 or even less. Total on this one reads the story of Shelley and read the book? Sure. Not long ago, on an island in the Northern Sea, there lived a rugged man by the name of Nunkraf. Nunkraf was a student of astrology, divined that a flood of terrifying proportions would soon sweep over the lands of Eorzea. So it was that he built a gigantic ship, assembled a crew, set sail for that imperiled realm. Flood arrived as foretold, and to the horror, the strangely churning waters drove the people towards the ocean. It was there, however, that Nunkraf's crew hauled them aboard his ark, but the danger had not passed. A towering wave approached, threatening to smash the vessel to pieces. Then, in a moment's despair, Nunkraf wove a mighty spell of teleportation and shifted the entire ship to safety aboard a Blathia's spine. Oh! Nunkraf's ark, right! I've seen that. In fucking Alamigo. Refugees from the surrounding regions huddled there alongside them, but it was not long before disputes over the dwindling supply of food led to violence and bloodshed. Saddened by the sight, Nunkraf gathered to him his crew and his grateful passengers and abandoned the ark to those reddened peaks. They journeyed to the coast where they built a new ship, intent upon returning to the northern seas. They landed on the beach of an island and settled upon that very spot. That settlement prospered and grew, and in time it became the city of Charlene we live in to this day. Neat. I'll wait until it's like more close to more. Roads of old of the colony. Many years ago, on the banks of the Thaliak in the Dravanian hinterlands, a Charlene colony once thrived. This settlement was originally established as a mere outpost to study the Ethereal Sea in the year 1311 of the 6th Astral Era. We have many notifications. Excellent. 1311, right. Scholars dispatched to Eorzea found the facilities wanting, and their demands encouraged a gradual expansion in structures and services. As rumours spread of a growing community of academics, the area was further inundated with Eorzean students hoping to share in the renowned wisdom of the Charlians. 50 years later, the Forum passed a motion to recognise what had become a flourishing town as an official Charlian colony. Eorzean residents took to calling the colony itself Charlian, which led to no small amount of confusion when discussions turned to the subject of the motherland. In response, some Charlian inhabitants, if pressed for a name, would simply refer to it as Emporium. Following the Exodus, however, goblins and treasure hunters claimed themselves a corner of the abandoned colony and gave it yet another name, Idleshire. I'm just going to introduce the most prominent features of Idleshire. It doesn't appear to contain additional information on the forum or cover the history of Charlian motherland in greater detail. Okay, so not that one. Apologize for the inconvenience. The reference desk is currently experiencing an unusually high volume of requests. Please stand by until this issue is resolved. Cool! Thank you. Sorry, you get to be running around and stuff while we wait, huh? Someone down there wants a book. I cannot fall. I'm sad. Time-worn tome. Stewards of Wisdom. Let's do it. During the chaos of the Sixth Umbral Calamity, Archon Yunkrep, founder of Sharlayan, bore witness to the madness and savagery of men brought to the brink of despair. Upon raising a settlement on an island in the Northern Empty, he instructed his people thus. Renounce the ways of war and pursue enlightenment through knowledge and reason. The Sharlayans took to heart the words of their savior, and thenceforth served as stewards of wisdom. Upon a foundation of accumulated learning, they built a homeland unlike any other, a nation born from strength of minds rather than strength of arms. With knowledge of economics came shrewd trading. With knowledge of agriculture came bountiful crops. Engineering brought wells and sewers, ending squabbles over water. Wealth of expertise could be bartered for wealth in coin. And the more their wisdom spread throughout the world, the more mankind as a whole would thrive. And so it was that no matter the trials or tribulations of the age, the citizens of Sharlayan would live by their founder's teachings. For the sake of a better tomorrow, for the sake of the brighter star, they would eschew the tools of war and, with knowledge, deliver the world. It was relevant. I do not remember I do not know which books would be the important ones. The Voice of a Growing City, maybe. Not yet. In the years which followed, the founding of Sharlayan, civic policy and other matters of import were decided at the Ecclesia, a public forum in which every citizen was eligible to speak. The city's population grew, however, this format became increasingly impractical. A large number of participants gave rise to ever longer debates, resulting in significant delays of vital resolutions. Various measures were introduced in an attempt to curtail protracted discussions, but in the year 201 of the 6th Astral, it was ultimately decreed that Sharlayan would transition to a new form of governance. The nation would now be led by a body of 99 members, citizens chosen from amongst their peers by means of a nationwide vote. Thus was the forum as we know it today conceived and created. Gain fundamental understanding of history in the foundation of the forum. Head outside to the rendezvous point and wait your companions. Yay. I can read more if I want. But I don't. I might have time, but I don't want to do it. Hitting the books, you say? And see, at absolute worst, if I get up to an instance and then can't progress, then I can just level Astro in the meantime, well now. I think. I can probably do that, right? What have we got, friends? Sorry, were you waiting long? A little bit. You know, not really. Technically it was seconds, in fact. I wanted to make sure I'd borrowed at least a few promising volumes. Alphino and Kral should also be along shortly. I was delayed in similar fashion. As far as I could see, no titles in the Archon stacks mentioned the final days specifically, so we have no choice but to start with the tangentially relevant tomes, if they are even that. At present, the plan is to skim through them as quickly as we dare, and share our discoveries as we make them. It would have been nice to invite everyone to the estate. Plenty of comfortable places to read, and a ready supply of hot tea. I was always quite fond of reading outside. But it's not about the little pleasures, is it? You miss your home. It's been difficult. After arrival, we managed to speak with one of the family's servants and ask how things were. It seems our dear father has instructed the staff that even if Alphino and I were to return to Sharlayan, we would not to be allowed across the threshold. Oh, that's shit. A harsh measure indeed. I hope that our efforts to understand his position and that of the Forum will perhaps lead to a reconciliation. We'll mend this rift one day, I'm certain of it. What of you, Graha? Have you been to visit your family, or do they not live here in the city? Ah, well, my situation is also somewhat complicated. I was raised in Sharlayan, yes, but I was born rather further away. In the southern reaches of Ilsabad, in fact. For generations, my people have dwelt in Corvos, the coastal region opposite the island of Thavner. The Elegans founded a city in that fertile land, and by ship brought in the subjugated tribes of the Mikote to serve as labourers. Of course, the massive earthquakes of the Fourth Umbral Calamity brought an end to the Empire's reign, and when the Fifth Calamity froze the seas solid, many of the tribes still living in Corvos braved the journey back to Eorzea. My ancestors, however, chose to remain, that they might prevent the remnants of Allagan technology from being misused. Isn't Corvus under Gallian rule? Shit, of course it is. For the past 50 years, yes, some semblance of local culture remains, as is the case for most imperial provinces, but Garlemald renamed the region Locus Amonis? Aminus? They named it Amogus. They fucking named it Amogus. I'm sad. I can't believe they've done this. When I was a boy, a nearby town came under the jurisdiction of an illustrious imperial family, the nobles of House Darnus. I see. House Darnus demonstrated a singular interest in Allagan civilization, and so my tribe was forced to consider a plan of action. For some time already, voices had been raised in favour of abandoning our ancient customs. After all, the Allaganai no longer passed to our eldest children as reliably as it once had. Fear of discovery eventually tipped the scales, and the decision was made to bury our ties to the knowledge and traditions of Alec. As the last child born with the Allaganai, I was given over to the custody of friends in the students of Valdesian, who had me registered as a Sharlayan citizen. I never even considered. Forgive me, it was an unkind question. Even Thancred was taken in by Archon Louisoix, was he not? Stories of adopted waifs and rescued orphans are more common among Sharlayans than you might think. Yet regardless of our origins, we are all provided with an equal opportunity to learn, and with sufficient what is that word? What? Perspicacity, maybe? We outsiders can even earn the vaunted title of Archon. It's exactly why I have such love for this country, and why I wish it to remain a nation of which its citizens can be proud. Hear, hear. Another good reason to get to the bottom of the Forum's stubbornness, aside from the trifling matter of our impending doom. Excuse us while we try to make some headway into these books, Lorelei. More company should be arriving any moment now. Team players are so sorry I didn't see a message. 90, I reckon 12. What is my eye level? Right in 68 minutes, so we'll use that with the next 30. Alright, should I? Everyone else looks to be 90, yeah, pretty much. I see. Yes, we have an alchemist, that's the important thing. I'm sure they're just doing important things as well. Yeah, I think we can get away with 12. Hopefully, that'll be a good number for us. Cinematic incoming. Let's go. We've returned with our selections. Although I must say, the pickings were quite slim indeed. Mistress Krile has already flicked through every history book devoted to disasters, and more than a few which barely made mention of them. As such, we'll be looking into research papers on the Umbral calamities, as well as articles written by prominent forum members. Perhaps their knowledge of the final days comes from an unexpected source. Speaking of which, might I ask you a few questions related to the final days? I'm the only one here who didn't witness the events of Amarat firsthand, and I fear I might be overlooking critical details. True. That's fair. My thanks. Now where to begin? First things first, what kind of phenomena did the ancients encounter as the final days drew nigh? Complete destabilization of creation magics, I remember that very specifically. Yes, the unfolding catastrophe wrought havoc on all manner of life. The chaos extended to the ancients themselves, causing their powers of creation to spiral out of control. Fear and despair manifested in terrible, tangible fashion. Meteors raining from the sky, fire erupting from the ground, indescribable abominations prowling the streets. That more or less aligns with my understanding. If only the arts of creation had survived until the present day, we might have had something substantial to analyze. To the best of our knowledge, however, those techniques were not preserved or passed on. Yustola surmises that the closest known magic is that of the summoning rituals promulgated by the Asians. Was there aught else of note which heralded the approach of the final days? Was the keening sound? No. Yes, that wasn't by disaster all at once. Pretty much. Did everything. Maybe misremembering as a rule to know a gradual spread. We have a keening sound. Damn it! It was keening sound. Rose from the land itself just before the region was visited by catastrophe. We never did hear the sound ourselves, of course. Just as we were into the midst of the madness. Graham was crying out, you say. To be considered the harbinger of doom, it must have been quite distinctive and probably quite loud. I thought the keening sound was correct, but then I was like, no, it's the second one. It can't possibly be right. And I'm an idiot. So, let's see what happens. I'll have to speak with one of Numenon's mammoths and ask if any books which make mention of such a sound. Last but not least, how would you describe how the ancients sought to quell this last unprecedented calamity? What definitive action did they take? They summoned Zodiac. That 100% is correct. Yes, with Lilibus serving as his heart, so many gave themselves in sacrifice to bring him into being. What is this Discord notif? Here. Keep things. We do not know exactly how Zodiac was brought salvation to the star, only that by his godlike will were the laws of nature set aright. Then, once the balance was redressed, the ancients offered up a further sacrifice to heal the ravages of the final days. Lives sprouted anew, and it was these fledgling souls that they intended to render unto Zodiac. A trade would have allowed them to resurrect the shades of loved ones absorbed by the primal. Or might have, had Vernat and her fellows not manifested their opposition in the form of Heidelin. Thank you, both of you, for the detailed review. I feel much more confident now in my understanding of events. With all that freshly in mind, does make me wonder what the Telophoroi truly mean when they speak of bringing back the final days. I've seen what they're doing with those towers of theirs. Is forcing people to summon primals a kind of catalyst? They're attempting to mirror the conditions caused by unstable creation magics? Or are they simply using the final days as a figure of speech, a convenient metaphor for the scale of destruction they plan to unleash? This is all just pointless conjecture at this stage. Let us return our attention to the forum, shall we? We should keep an eye out for Yustola, but 'tis time we began studying these research papers. No. 90. Yellow, yep, makes sense. The 9's code. We can run with 12, right? That's actually a good time for me to not progress things any further. Lamau and no one else from Zervan. One more person in, then we can start. Excellent, excellent. I will proceed to not wait for Yustola. I will die to the music. Ooh. Hello. That's 5 in those alliances and 4 in ours. Let's fucking do it. I'm excited to get absolutely rat fucking ganked by everything. Oh wait, hang on. Alliance lists are here. Okay, that's a good spot. Let's do it. I'm excited. Oh, we got Taylor Swift. Hell yeah. I really need this one at the moment. There we go. Damn, I can't believe we even have Taylor goddamn Swift in our alliance. C is officially the best alliance, Lamel. Excellent. Oh. Actually, no. I was about to ask if it would, if we'd also do the next one, because that might be good, actually. Well, if you aren't ready. Sad. All right. I'm excited. What's happening? Alright, time to get fucking murdered. Let's go. Hey, Bean? If you want to see the first Nier raid, I'm about to run it. Okie dokes. Love you. Pardon? She sounds super tired. She is very cute. This sure does look like Nier. I like it. I like it a lot. Ah, there she is. the other one, huh? Have life, that's an oxymoron. That means they have will. Will is not their own. Not their own. Maybe not. I don't know what's happening. I'm scared. I genuinely can't tell what's going on. I have no idea what's happening. Oh, gods. I can turn on party effects, can't I? I forgot about that. Oh shit. I have no idea what's happening. This is really cool and all, but I don't know what's going on. Ah, shit. I have so many Vaughn stacks. Oh. Actually, I don't know what's going on. Oh, I'm getting hit. I'm getting hit so bad. Offending? I'm gonna roll knee. Wait! Oh. Should I roll need or should I not roll be doing that? Hell yeah. Yeah! I'm a tank. I'ma do it. Yo-ha! Yo-ha! Casting I won't roll on because I know that they want those. Pods! Are the access points like the fast travel, I guess? One's easy enough to deal with most of the time. Holy moly. Like this little shit. I don't know what's like a priority or anything, but... Nope. They're not standing in any way as priority, so that's important. I got hit by something. That's Titan, for some reason. Alright, cool. Sort of, this has been here all along. Yeah. Vector machine life forms and an active threat. Ooh. Oh, sure. Right? Nope. Probably because it's not capitals. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die from my ears being blown out by the music, but that's okay. Where am I going? Oh dear. It is too quiet. I'm gonna die. I'm actually gonna die from my ears. I'm scared. I'm so scared. News detected and welcome. Commencing assessment. Is this like a fucking GLaDOS? Fuck. Should I get like as many of them as I can? That's probably a bad idea, right? Pain tolerance assessment. Oh god. Keep your eyes on the walls. Okay, it's hard to do, but I'll do my best. A little too much is happening. Clap cheeks. No. I have no idea what's happening. Oh, God's above. Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, it's this time. So that was this time, right? Oh, fuck. Yeah, burst. There we go. It's confirmed with regular. Damn right. Manipulation detected. Offense taken. Nah, we're just good at this shit, Lamau. Which suspended discarding subjects. You're trying, bitch. We got his ass. We got his ass, right? Ooh. Of casting? Okay. Nope. 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 This machine's power? That is a good question. What is it called? Destroy that they can't function. Right, yes. That is a thing from near in it. What's this? Flight unit. Oh, fuck my life, I'm dumb. I keep fucking up my combo. Stop, you fuck. Surely we've got this motherfucker. I'm just gonna clap its cheeks as hard as I can. Been hacked? Oh. No, it's freezing. Where is it? Fucking why? Like, why am I not selecting on it? I don't know what was going on. It's like I was for some reason selected on somebody fucking else, and I don't know how. Ah. Clap, clap, clap. Is it dead? You know how to disrupt his connection. Okay. Oops. I accidentally used shit. Alright. This is cool though. Whee. The deep stratum, they say. Another machine life form. Oh, bollocks. Oh, fuck no. Do we just attack it? Angles. Clap cheeks, clap cheeks. I'm getting hit in the face. Oh. Oh, tank buster, huh? Cool. I'll take that in the face, I guess. Alright, let's see what we can do to this fella. Oh gods. Because I forgot I made my cast bar huge, but only on like the other HUD layout, the one that's not for you know, using with whatchamajig. One that's not using with streaming. I should have just fucking with it. I don't know. Ow, I got hit in the face. My cheeks have been thoroughly clapped. Wait, oh shit, I just popped thing, didn't I? These things are tougher than I remember them being in Neo. Shit. Okay. Alright, bitch. Little fucking little bitch that you are. Oh, penis. Wait. I'm scared. What now? My Von stacks are gone, that's something. Yep, that seems pretty... I totally missed that! Can I even attack it? Fucking... Oh, I totally fucking missed that. I'm so mad that I didn't even think about falling off the edge as like a possible thing that could happen. Oh well, happens, I guess. Happens to the best of us. A lot of stuff is happening. I do love taking a bunch of laser damage to the face. Oh fuck no. I want to get out of there. Mark smash. Clap cheeks. A bunch of us just died somehow. I don't know what's happening anymore. I love it. Incendiary ready? Uh-oh. Yep, don't be there. That's what I'm learning. Clap his cheeks! Of healing. With a giant scary machine, why don't you? Yep. Oh. These again. They're not a fan of pods, huh? Eat. Game. There we go. Jesus. Oh, was there supposed to be an ad phase now? Oh. It's funny because so many parts of this game have made me completely forget that, like, edges do exist. Wait. Wait. This is now? Damn, I want to control the machines. Wait a second. I wasn't being spoiled on the final boss. I was being spoiled on the final boss of this one. Okay, good news. It was only this boss that I was spoiled on. Bad news. Oh, fuck. What is happening? Yep. So we're gonna kill the... Okay, we're gonna kill him, I guess. I'm gonna kill this boy. Make him regret or something, I don't know. Oh boy. I completely avoided that and entirely by accident. I will take it. Oh, that's a lot of markers. Okay, well I got hit by that one. Ow. You're getting hit in the face by attacks I don't know. Ah! That's alright. No! 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 Oh boy. Oh, I'm gonna get hit. Oh, I'm getting hit so hard. Cheek clapping action. What's happening? I'm out of your sight. How? He's gonna fly away from us. NS unit. Go back. On the other side. Ooh. I've got five Vuln stacks. I cannot afford more right now. This section should be safe. Hey, my Vuln is gone. Thank Christ. What is happening? I was inside that one. Feels bad. Oh. What's he doing? What is happening? I'm scared. I'm still in... I want my thing on, actually. Oh, Taylor Swift died anyway. Shit. Let's just clap him, I guess. We got this guy. Clap him. We almost got him. Yes! Hell yeah. Oh my god, so much loot! Oh no! So much loot! I need songs. Need. Liz, You got the cover? Oh! Just one, right? Only one though. I want a pod. Which one? 316. Oh! Vending? No. I'm good. Wait. I'll pass on one of them at least. Oh shit, I'll roll need on one of the cards at least. I'll roll need on. Fuck, I'll roll need on everything. Let's see what happens. Oh my god. Let's go! Cool, we did it. Was everything right? I think that was everything. I got a material storage crate. I did it! Yes. I only just noticed your Discord message. I'm so sorry. I beansed it. I totally just noticed it now, I'm so sorry. Oh, too many Discord notifs, please. Gotta watch the cinematic. Oh, he's still up. So what's the deal? Buddy. His eyes look extremely different thanks to the different game engine. But it's otherwise the models look like pretty identical. Anyway, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, there's nothing we should withdraw. Am I just gonna be in Norvrant now? I bet I am. I bet I'm gonna be a Nova Ant now. Oh, I have a good spell. We fill in. Ah, well. Still good. Alright. Yes, because tomorrow will be good for that, I think. Oh dear, how do I leave Alliance? How do I leave? Genuinely, how do I leave? I don't know how to leave. Is it like a /leave? Okay, never mind. It's all gone. It's done. They did it. Alright, the coffer. I will crack things and see what happens. I have a singular 9s card. I have that, and now. Number 2 Type B material storage crate. Ah, yes, good. The most important gear for Samurai, right? 2B's gear. Let's do it. I'm so excited. I'm actually going to quickly do this rather than then I'm going to teleport. Since I'm, you know, already here, I might as well turn in this, fill out this quest. Then actually, it's about the time I wanted to stop. I'll finish up this particular mission. 1 minute, she was walking ahead of us. The next one, as you see here. Yeah, I'll finish up this mission, and then I'll finish up the Endwalker mission I'm in, and then I'll go and do what I needed to do, which is shopping. And then I'll be back later, though I will probably be back with a completely different game and not Endwalker. Either way, I will not continue Endwalker until tomorrow, but on stream. So there's that, at least. And since I'm doing this, I might as well do it, you know? After all that, and perhaps the greatest shock is that you're still standing. I'm impressed and a little bit scared. Truly, you're wasted on the petty errands that everyone else puts you up to. Oh, are you feeling better? More importantly, who was the boy in black? How is he controlling the machines? Not a boy, an android. An advanced machine designed in imitation of mankind, same as me. You're a machine? That's impossible. It's hard enough to make a fully functioning iron bead or a wind-up automaton that bears a passing resemblance to a real person. To create machines that look and act and fight like you two. Who could possibly have done such a thing, and how? Oh, the music. Fine, let's say for the moment that I believe you. Why would one of these androids want to attack us? I don't know, but he's not the only one out there. If the other androids come looking for these ruins, I can't promise they won't be just as aggressive. Anyone who gets in their way could be in terrible danger. This whole place could be in danger. If anything like what we just saw, I don't like our chances. Don't be silly, we have our clever minds, and we have loads of explosives, we have an exceptionally violent assistant, we even have an android of our own. Sorry, my systems took too much damage in that battle. I don't think I'll be functional for much longer. No! I can only tell you what you need to do. Deep within the ruins lies the key. Find it. With it we can stop them. Machines, the androids. With it you can restore. Oh! Restore her to functionality, maybe? hell was that about? Oh. Very promising discovery is what? So we must persevere. Onward, inward, away. Having seen all of that from 2P, what else sleeps within those ruins, I wonder? So they're androids. They're androids, which are machines, but also other machines, and also... Look, all I know is that I'm not keen on anything that gets Anog this excited. Not bloody keen at all. I love the weird little story of this stuff. Knew there was something of value in there. Mwahaha. Oh my god, how dare you. Once we get our hands on it, they'll see. They'll all see. Oh, nothing. What? Did you hear something? Ahem. The real question is... This music, I'm gonna fucking die. The real question is, do we pack more explosives this time? Maybe we can fit some in your pack as well. You are coming along, right? Oh, who am I kidding? I know you wouldn't miss it. You can be sure I won't. The choice to miss it. Yes, we both know that you're loving this. And I have a present for you. Feast your eyes on this. Please quote this. It's a one-of-a-kind recording device, the portable archive. If you spot anything odd, anything at all, march right up to it and let this collect its data. We'll have a nice little set of records to review. I know, we're brilliant. Anyway, find a place for that in your pack, and do take care of what other preparations need doing. We'll be ready to go when you are. Fuck my life, I can't believe. This music. Collection expanded. Portable archive acquired. Now available under collection, the duty section of the main menu. For the archive, recording data, promising spots within the runs. Yay! Acquire the next one. Ready? Trick question. Don't care. Let's go. Please tell me it just unlocks. Right? Oh. Okay. I am confused. I will do this another time. Wait at the designated location once more. Once more. And that, once I've done that, once I've finished this hitting the books quest, that is when I will do the bloody bastard words are hard. Once I finish that, that's when I'll do... That's when I'll the stream. That's the one. Word. Yeah, finally. Figured it out. However, first and most importantly, I am going to put my 2B outfit in the most important place of all. My glamour dresser. Retire! Let's go! I'm excited! Why do I have a Discord notification? I see! Understandable. Let's do it. Wait, does it go in armoire or dresser? Question mark. Nothing. Those. Nothing. Cool. Alright, cool. Glamour dresser it is. I don't have glamour prisms somehow. No, I have 14. I was about to be like, hang on a second, that doesn't seem right. I'm gonna put them all in there. Number 2 type B. Number 2 type B. And I already got the gloves. Legs and feet. Legs and feet. Number 2 type B. And the boots of fending. We'll see how those at some point look. Number 2 type B. Okay. Cool. Let's... Wait, no. I need to make the glamour plate first. It's very important that we assemble the glamour plate. And just somewhere that I don't have things. Lamau. What does this look like? What is the defending? Nah. Reminds me of a character, but I can't think of who. Yes! Yes! This is what I have been waiting for. This is what I've been waiting my whole damn life for. Let's go. Yes. What do those look like? Nice, but they definitely are part of the set, so let's... Nope, that's also not part of the set. There we go. Yes! I've done it! Bean? Have you fallen asleep? You have. Excellent. I don't know how, but with all my shouting, I've done it. I have done the thing. Best pants in the game, Lamau, yeah. Apparently. I'm putting it in locations. I'm putting it in several servers. There we go. Nogotaro gave us ass when Yoshi would not. Lamau. Oh, it do look pretty good. It do look pretty good. However, I do not know, because I like my samurai fit, but it does technically fit. Wait, can you get... You can get her, like... Hang on, I haven't done that yet. You can get her sword and stuff, right? For samurai? Surely. Oh, hang on, I also need to... It's very important. What the fuck is Xanthos? Oh. Bird. Oh, there were minions, not mounts. Shit, I thought it was a mount. Rip. You can't! I'm sad now. I'm depressioned. I am extremely depressioned. That is sadness. They could easily have done this, and yet here they are not giving us this. Depression. Oh, hang on, I should, 643 gil, huh? That makes a lot of sense. Pod mounts is in the gold saucer. Oh! I see. I'm gonna have to do that at some point. I'm gonna have to look that up. Good to know, though, so that I'm not, like, you know, frantically looking for it in the raids and not getting it in a confusion. Oh my fucking god, I'm stupid. The Studium. I love a good bit of stew. Ah, hello there, Eric Henry, also playing Endwalker. Let's see what happens after all of that. After all of that time. Excited to know what Y'shtola has found. I'm the last, am I? Well, my extended search of the Archon stacks produced 1 or 2 possibly useful books. But I wouldn't get your hopes up. If you recall, Oriange learned of the source's reflections from the Garen oracles. For its potential to cause panic and confusion, that tome was deemed apocrypha and sealed away in the Great Google Library. 'Tis even less likely that knowledge of the unsundered world, not to mention the horrors of the final days, would be left sitting on a shelf for any curious scholar to find. It stands to reason, then, that my colleagues, be they Archons or Councillors, should perforce be largely ignorant of the subject. I cannot believe I said largely. I'm just so mad at myself for no good reason. Yet when you confronted Master Fortuno with the knowledge of the Telephora and their machinations, he scoffed at the suggestion that they posed a threat. He seemed adamant that the Forum would know if the final days were truly upon us, which only supports the conclusion that whatever privileged wisdom is guiding the Forum's behaviour is being kept secret from the rest of the nation. Makes sense, unfortunately. Not that I mean to excuse myself from reading duty. Whether they contain mention of the final days or no, these books could yet hold something of value. You weren't thinking of leaving, were you? There's plenty of work for everyone. Pain. Reading. Imagine. I believe I've proven several times that reading is something I struggle with. Reading. You labor for what feels like an age as Yishtol's research assistant. Lamau. Thank you for your help, but I think I can manage the rest without your assistance. If I were you, I'd steal a few quiet moments to myself. Oh dear, you look exhausted, but what about your studies? Were you able to find any books on the subjects I mentioned? Some basic stuff, I guess. The day was well spent. Should you wish to read them again, a man at the reference desk will point you in the right direction. For the moment, though, I suggest you take a well-deserved rest. We might be occupied with our research for quite some time. Foot. It's 4 to 6 foot. So, my samurai gear is of various levels. I need... Very strange various levels that I should correct at some point. But now comes the question of, do I keep the samurai look I've had since now... What's it called? Essentially since Stormblood. So I got the head covering from Shadowbringers. Or do I go with the 2B look? That is the question. Gotta have like... Let's have a look. Do look kind of good though. I do look kind of good though. Oof. I mean, it is 2B's outfit. We all know it looks amazing. I think it also makes me larger in the chest area, which is not a bad thing, mind you. It's just funny. Well. I might end up. Do not read this greeting. Too late. I have done it. Especially because I'm about to actually stop. I'm so sorry, friend, you've just popped in. But yeah, I'm about to be ending for after a rather productive stream, unfortunately. But that you did miss. But hey, you know, the VOD will be around and whatnot. Picked up the cool 2B outfit from Nier Automata. Did a bunch of good MSQ. I'm real happy with how things are going in this end of the moment, and good place to stop because I needed to acquire foods and the like. But I will be on later. Well, see, that's funny. But today, no, I don't. Yes, words. I will be on later with a different game that won't be this. About an hour and a half, thereabouts. So it'll be... I'll try to keep it only to an hour from now, but I'll do my best. We'll see what happens, because I gotta get a bunch of stuff. So, friends. Thank you very much, those of you who came by and had a watch. I'll see you all later tonight, and yeah, bye. Bye.